and welcome to my channel. Today is the 14th day of prepping for NaNoWriMo. And when I'm filming this, I know I'm already late with my last video. I planned to get it filmed on Monday so I can edit it on Tuesday. But because we got this new bed, we had to sleep on the floor from Sunday to Monday. And I didn't sleep for more than half an hour, I think. I got very little sleep, so that Monday when our new bed was there, I just wanted to go to bed. So I went to bed very early. I think it was around 8:30. So I didn't film my video. I filmed it yesterday on Tuesday, but I didn't have time to edit it. So I don't know when that video is coming. I don't know when the next video is coming. But I'm trying to keep up with everything. And I'm still trying to film on the days that I need to film, and I see when I upload stuff and do things. Next week I have a week of vacation, so I have a bit more time to do all those fun things. Have time to edit, have time to film a bit more, and I hope after that week I'm ready for NaNoWriMo. But before NaNoWriMo can start, we need to make some more characters for my story. So in the last character making video I made Katie, which is the main character, and today I will be making the love interest and maybe her ex-boyfriend if I have the time. So with that said, come with me to my desk and we'll find out together who the love interest really is. Because at this point I have a very vague idea. So quick note before we start. I'm still not sure how to film this, so if it looks weird, I'm sorry. Still trying, still doing my best. Let's go. Just as I did with Katie, I'm going to write the character's name in the middle and then give him 4 leaves of this weird looking flower with information. So you have family, his appearance and his health, his friends and his insight. I don't have a name for the love interest at this point, so that's something I still need to figure out, but we'll do that in the end of this video. So for the family of the love interest. His mom and his dad are still alive. Their names are Harry and Matilda. And they're separated. His dad cheated on his mom and he got a bit younger, prettier girlfriend. Her name is Susan. Or Suzanne, if we say it in Dutch. His mom is still pissed at his dad, so every time the love interest has contact with his dad or does something with him, then he feels guilty towards his mom. He's always in conflict of telling about his dad because his mom reacts a certain way, but he still has a very good relationship with his father, so that's something else he feels guilty about. He just wants to talk with his mom about his dad and with his dad about his mom. So now we're working on appearance and health. He's 29 years old, he's muscular but not that very bulky looking, just a bit muscular. And he's muscular all over his body, so not only his torso and biceps but also his legs. He's just really healthy looking, and I think he has like a Southern European look, or maybe a bit like Evan Jogia. I will put a photo up somewhere. He has shoulder length black hair. He has light eyes, I think green or blue. He works at the gym and gives a lot of instruction lessons. But beside that he tries to work out 3 times a week, and he's a very healthy eater. Not that he's never getting anything sweet or stuff, but in his day-to-day life he tries to get his vegetables in and eats a lot of protein, that kind of stuff. So for the inside, he's very helpful, especially when it's on health or sports He's a real cheerleader, so he's always trying to lift people up. He doesn't really care about other people's appearances. He's more about the lifestyle and the way they treat themselves. He thinks someone should be clean and that kind of stuff, but not how someone looks or their weight or something. That isn't something he's really interested in. He also likes to walk away from his problems because he's afraid of losing people, and he really doesn't like fights. So I know there's a big fight scene somewhere in the story between him and Katie in the middle of the gym, so that's really out of his comfort zone. So he's really pissed off by doing that. And afterwards, even though you can't read that because you're seeing the story through Katie's eyes, he's really walking away, trying not to see her anymore. He feels ashamed, he's hurt, that kind of stuff. So for the friend part of the love interest, he's the type of guy who has a lot of friends, both male and female. He has a good relationship with the people who work at his gym. He spends some time with them after work also. His best friend is called David. I'm not sure how he is going to fit in the story, but I think he will work out at the gym also. He still has contact with his ex because he's afraid to lose people, but he isn't in love with her anymore. Maybe she is, I'm not sure. He has a good contact with people that come in the gym, and he's good at making friends. So I'm going to choose a name for the love interest. Normally I don't have a problem with choosing names, but for this story I find it's pretty hard. The book starts with the D. Ooh, I like the name Dolph. Maybe Dolan. Let's search a bit further. The name Eddie sounds okay, but I think I'm going with Dolph. Or maybe Dominic. Or Dominique. Dominique, Dolph. I think it will be Dominic. But maybe I'll change that in the future. So for his name I decided for Dominique. And for the last name I just took a random book out of my shelf and looked who made the cover design for that book, and their last name was Visser, so it will be Dominic Visser. So I finished making up the love interest, and I think Dominic turned out pretty good. I'm looking forward to work with him, see how he reacts to my main character, and I think my main character would love him too. Because I have some time left, I think I will make Dominic's ex-girlfriend, because in the story you'll notice that they're still friends, and that's the reason why I decided that I wanted to do her next. So come back to my desk and we'll start working again. So for the ex of Dominic, I already know what her name would be. It would be Evie. Because in Dutch you say ex-vriendin van Dominique, which means ex-girlfriend of Dominic. This was the reason how I got to this name. The E from ex, the V from vriendin, dus girlfriend. And I didn't know Dominic's name yet, so I gave him a Y because of the chromosomes. Well, now you have a name. And for Evie I'm going to fill in her family, her appearance, her health, her insight and her friends also. Evie's parents are just divorced. Her mom got a new boyfriend. I think they're divorced for around 2 to 3 years. She had a good friendship with Dominic before that, but because of her mom getting a new boyfriend and Dominic's dad got a new girlfriend years before, they really clicked. So that's the reason why they have a good connection. I'm not sure how her dad and her mom are in contact with each other or how she feels about that. I'm not going too deep into that story because it won't be really relevant for my story. Evie has a younger sister, her name is Kelly, and she also visits the gym. So when I need a side character, that's where I can get it. Evie is the kind of girl that has a lot of friends, both male and female. She also has a lot of friends who are also friends with Dominic, so that's a bit hard for both of them. And in the beginning, Evie really wants to get back with Dominic, and she knows that relationship won't work, but she still wants it, so that's something she's struggling with. She always tries to flirt with him when she has a chance. That's something you'll see right in the beginning of the book, where she's talking with him. And because Dominic is the kind of guy that doesn't want to lose people, he gives her mixed signals. So at one point he's like, oh yeah, maybe we should hang out again, and I hope to see you this weekend with that and that friend. And other times he's distancing himself. So that's pretty hard on Evie. Evie is the type of girl that has a lot of admirers. They admire her mostly because of her looks. And that's something that pisses Amy off, because Amy isn't searching for someone that thinks she's hot. Amy is searching for someone whom she can connect with. Even though she has a lot of admirers, she still wants her relationship with Dominic to work and to start over. Evie is a healthy young woman. She works out a lot, and you can see that in her body type. She isn't really muscular, like bulky, but her energy levels are really great. She is active all day. She has light brown and very shiny hair. She has brown eyes, but she still gets freckles during the summer. And she's a really makeup lover. So she doesn't like the freckles. I like them, but she doesn't. And she always wears makeup to cover them up. Only when she's at the gym working out, she doesn't wear makeup. So for her it's normal to work the whole day, then get her makeup off, go to the gym, work out, and put on makeup after a workout, just to feel like herself again, because she doesn't like to not wear makeup. So for Evie's inside, she's open, she likes to laugh, she's really bad at being alone, and that's why she's a really great target for other people, also for men. She always likes to talk to new people, or to people in general, but really on the inside she's really insecure because of her break with Dominic and the divorce of her parents. But you really need to get to know her before you notice this. So now Evie is also done. I think she turned out to be a fun character to meet in the story. She will be one of the first persons that's going to talk with Katie because of her open character. And I think they will become friends during the story, even though Evie will be pissed when she notices that Dominic is interested in her. So now Dominic has his ex-girlfriend. I'm really happy about how she turned out. I have an image in my head of how she's looking, and she's very pretty, and that will piss off Katie, especially when she finds out that Dominic and Evie used to date. So I'm really looking forward to her reacting to it. The other thing that I like about Evie is that even though there are a lot of guys who want to get her attention, in the end she ends up with a just regular looking person, Katie's ex-boyfriend. So I think that's a fun plot twist. It doesn't make Katie a shallow person. She really has feelings, and she really thinks about relationships and stuff. And that's something that I really like. It makes me happy. I'm really looking forward for Katie to meet Dominic and Evie, because in the beginning she will be jealous a lot and she will become friends with Evie. So I think that's interesting to see, because that's character development for her. And I think that Evie will get some character development also, because when she finds out that Dominic is interested in Katie, she will be pissed off and she realizes that she can't hold on to this relationship anymore and she decides to move on. She will have some struggles along the way with letting go of Dominic, and we'll all find out what she's doing exactly when I'm writing, because I'm not sure, but I think she will date some guys, break up, have problems, try to get back with Dominic. She will make it a roller coaster, but she'll also try to help Dominic and Katie get together. So she's doing a bit of both things. So Katie doesn't know what she can expect from Evie. Evie doesn't know what she can expect from herself. So I think that's pretty fun. And with that said, I'm not sure when this video is going up, but I hope you have an amazing prepping time for NaNoWriMo, and I see you all later. Bye guys!